Depersonalization realization sufferers don't think they have any tension in their bodies. And that's because they are severely somatically dissociated. Okay, somatic means body, dissociation means to sever or separate. So, what that means for you is you're not experiencing your embodied self. Why? Because it's too painful. In fact, that's why depersonalization happened. Depersonalization is a circuit breaker. It's whenever your brain shuts down the regions that are responsible for you feeling connected to your body. You also may experience derealization, feeling detached from the material world. But that is happening because your body has become a war zone. It's overwhelming to experience your embodied self. And so your brain finds a way to get you out of your body. Technically speaking, your brain, body, and nervous system think you're about to be eaten by a lion, and they're trying to mitigate the pain of death by making you feel very numb and dissociated, separated. But if you look back at your history, at least most of the clients that I work with, and this was definitely my story, the patterns of dissociation have been there for a long time. Okay. You started to get anxious and you didn't know how to self regulate. And so you started to live in your head. That's a way to separate from your body. You started to obsess over the past or the future. You started to obsess over existence. You started to obsess over your health. You started to obsess over people's opinions of you. Maybe you kind of threw yourself into your career. That sometimes can be a way to dissociate. You notice you continually doom scroll all the time. For me, I threw myself into video games. And while you were up here, and you had all these sensory triggers that were continually putting your body into fight, flight, maybe even just fight or flight at first. Well, your body over time was getting more and more efficient at going into fight or flight response. That's the way the neural pathways work. The more that they fire, the more efficient that they get with putting you into the responses of fight or flight response in this case. And eventually, because you were up here and your body was getting more and more stressed out, I always say it's like filling up a cup. Eventually, you hit that overwhelm point, and there was possibly some sort of situation, event that happened that pushed you to that overwhelm point, but it was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was the drop of water that caused the cup to overflow. For me, it was a bad marijuana experience in 2008. That was my straw that broke the camel's back, the drop that coupled with the pre-existing extreme stress and fatigue and unprocessed emotion in my body that I had never dealt with. And so part of my journey of healing, a big part of it was getting back in the body. And I was shocked at how much buildup was in my body. And so are my clients. They're literally like, I can't believe all this was happening. And I just couldn't experience it.